Hi guys, it's me the Big B and welcome back to the next video in this kind of shadow series, shadow creature sort of series I'm doing. Now as promised I did the first session and as normal I keep them 10 minutes long. It is unedited. You are going to see the entire 10-11 minutes. There's no editing cuts, I've just put annotations on, but just to talk briefly about what we got. Now I did ask about these things. I asked about the board session we did, and I asked specifically about Paula when I went to visit her house. I said in the first video, and Jesus, did we get some weird shit. And I'm intrigued as a paranormal investigator, but I'm also concerned. When I mentioned about Paula and what you saw in the house, it kind of was creepy. It said there is something else living here. And then they mentioned, of all things, a Babadook. Now, if you don't know what a Babadook is, go and Google it. And Paul just messaged me and said, you know, since that day where the dog saw something and was where I was sat, and it won't even sleep in there anymore. It won't sleep in its thing. It's only will sleep next to Paula, and we sort of debating like, is that because it was scared or is it trying to protect her? And that's the first time I've had that word come out in any session that I have ever done. And the word came out twice, mentioned the Babadook. I could hear it. But again, are we dealing with something that's just trying to scare the shit out of us to warn us off? I did get a message in there saying, don't fuck with us. It's as plain as that, which is, you can't make it any plainer than that, can you? A warning. But it's still pushing us on. I'm intrigued. For the first session, it's gone really well. Like I say, as some of the other sessions that I did, it's just weird stuff. It is really weird and just creepy stuff. Some of the stuff it's saying, it's mentioned witches, it's mentioned fucking zombies. It's trying to use anything that will invoke fear. I think that's what it's doing. I did communicate with a couple of other normal spirits in there as well, but the majority of it was kind of almost like warnings. But I'll let you listen to it yourself. Have a listen, guys. If you, again, I've left chunks where I thought I heard something, but I didn't want to put any annotations on because I only put the annotations on the bits that I hear crystal clear. But if you hear anything within those sections where I haven't put anything, and there are some kind of long sections, please put in the comments below or send us a private message, whatever the hell you want to do, and let me know. And again, let me know if anything happens while you're watching these videos, because that was just a strange session. That was just weird. And considering I only, like I said, I only do 10-minute chunks, and to get all that sort of shit in that time is kind of odd. And well, not odd, you do get a lot of communication, but the style of communication, if you get what I mean. But whatever is around me and whatever I possibly left at Paula's or whatever the hell's going on there, I don't know. But whether it's a Babadook or whatever the hell this thing is, I don't know. But again, any of you guys, any suggestions, please please put them in the comments and let me know what you think. But blimey, what a start. Hi guys, it's me the Big B and welcome back to the next video in the Shadow Figures series. Now today, this is going to be the first session. I'm just going to basically use Gemini's box like I said, and I'm basically going to ask out. I'm not necessarily going to get communication with these entities today. I might get lucky, I might not, but I'm just going to ask out in general for any of the spirits out there, any that are around me pretty much all the time, to see if they've got any information on them, to see if they know anything about them. We're just going to go for it, guys. I'm just going to literally turn it on and we're just going to go for it, no messing around. Hello? I want to ask any spirits, any guys, anybody that can hear me. I want to know if you can help me and give me some information. I'm wanting to ask about these shadow creatures, these entities. believe that on Saturday, these things tried to come through on a board session we were doing. And our session was basically shut down. And if those entities are here and they can hear me, which I'm sure they can, you're more than welcome to come forward and talk to me direct. I just basically want to know what these things are. Other people have seen them as well, not just me. They don't take human form, or very rarely. And I got the impression from the board session we did and the way it was shut down that these things were not good. Can you tell me where these things come from? What do these things want? Why do they do what they do? Why have these things been following me for so long? Why do I always see them? When I went to visit a friend a week or so back, Paula, she saw something stood behind me. Was that one of these creatures, these things? And even after we left, she had some awful bad luck, and then her pet saw things, started growling at something, and she's seen these shadows. Was this one of these entities, these creatures? Where are these things from? And the bigger question is, what do they want? Why do they follow some people? No, I definitely heard not good there. Are these things generally bad news? How many of these shadow figures, these shadow creatures, how many are there? Are they always around? Are they listening, watching all the time? Are any of you guys on the other side? Do you see them? If you can see them, or you have seen them, can you tell me what they actually look like? If any of these entities are listening, use this device. Talk to me. Why did you try and come through the board? Try to come through the board. You did it. One of the devices up, the lights on it, almost full, continuously. Was that you? It was there. So it was you. I'm going to stop this shortly. We're coming up to my normal 10-minute time limit. You tell me just a while ago, are these things aware of what I'm talking about right now? I'm going to turn this off now. Is there anything else you'd like to say before I turn it off? Turn it off in 3, 2, 1. Well, there you go, guys. I did hear stuff there. Obviously, as normal, I'm going to go back through this session, see what I got, and see if we got any interesting answers to some of those questions, guys. So, here we go.